Viewers, you are watching Mada Culture TV. Please, if you are joining this page for the first time, I want you to subscribe, share to other people as we continue with this interview. Marrying 15 wives, manage these wives to unite them together.
Very, very good. In fact, he was very, very intelligent. Whatever he gets, he calls the first wife and give it to her so that she will share it to the rest of the wives. And he will observe the sharing after. When it is selfish, then he called her with the second wife and they asked them, why did you share it this way? It's supposed to be this way, so that next time they will take caution. And then you must make sure the house is well fed because of the hard work on the farm. And that's why he was able to keep those types of women, the many wives.
You growing up, how was life then compared to now?
In fact, life was very interesting. You move anyhow, you move to many places without any fear of any interruption. The only thing is that when you have somebody that you have taken his wife, because we do this type of marriage. If you see somebody's wife and you are interested in her, you just talk to her. If she's interested in you, she will give you a day to go and pick her. You make an arrangement for a place to go and meet. When you meet her there, you just take her to your house, and then that night they will beat a drum, and then people will be dancing that this man has married a new wife. So life was very simple as of then.
Life was very simple.
Very simple, actually, very interesting.
Actually,
during the dance in the night, when you met a girl on the way, or somebody's wife, and you are interested in her, you talk to her freely, and if she accepts you, she gives you a day that you are going to meet somewhere, and then there she goes with you. You take her to your house.
Okay, viewers, here what we do, we bring you culture. So, Baba, the Amap people then, I don't know if there is anything religion, Christianity, Islam, if there is any, please, we want you to tell us more. If there is nothing like that, I want you to tell us what God were they serving. Was it the living God, or they have their own gods back then?
In fact, they have their own gods. About 2 gods that they were having. You know, the one that the people will serve. That is, they serve their own god on a hill, and they beat a drum, and then the people go there. Then they do their traditional things there. A woman cannot go there. They don't accept any woman to go and know their traditional gods. When somebody has done something, they will call the attention of that man in that place, and then they will punish him there. Sometimes during their traditional serving God, in fact, if you misbehave at home, they will carry you there, and then sometimes they will say the dodo has eaten the man, and then nothing the family will do, because there was a great respect for the dodo culture.
That's the masquerade.
The masquerade. But you don't see our masquerade unless you are initiated. Once you are initiated there, then you are a complete man. But when you are not initiated in that place, even if the masquerade make a sound, you will be shivering at home. When they beat their drums and they are passing, all the people will run and enter their rooms, and then they will pass in a line with their all cultural dressing, because it was fearful. So that once they hear the noise of the masquerade, even if you are eating, you just leave it and go to the place. Because if you don't do that, you are going to be punished there severely. So there was a very great respect for the dodo or the masquerade that the Amap people were respecting.
So the masquerade now is their own god.
Is their own.
Like we are afraid of living God now.
Exactly.
Okay. Do we have Christian now in the Amap people?
Seriously, or even me, I'm a Christian, even myself, because I joined primary school in 1967, passed out 1974, and before I become a pupil in the primary school, I was taught how to be a Christian and I accepted it. In fact, I should think I am the only person that started started being a Christian from those family of 15. And then when he was left with, when he died, he left 7. So I was the only opportunity person that I was able to go to school and then become a Christian too, because my grandfather was a pastor called Pastor Gauza, and that is how I become a Christian through him as my grandfather, and then I was taken to primary school.
How does Christianity or Islam enter into the land of Ama people? And who brought Christianity to the land?
Yes, it was a very hard thing for the Ama people to accept Christianity. And then the family of Kakwi were the people that accepted Christianity. And then we have the Islam.
Okay, so Baba, when it comes to traditional, like say their food, what kind of food does the Abod man eat then, back then?
This is an interesting question. The first one is tuo, which is called fufu. And then the second one is called gwete, which is gruel. The other ones are called tini. And then we have tepara and the rest of them. There are many, but I mentioned these ones because they are the major ones we always like. So we have the yams, we have the cocoyam, we have the rizga, and other ones too that we farm. Then we have the beans, which is called wake, and the beans are in varieties. There is the ishum, there is the ijirawa, and then there is papal. All those are the species of beans that the Amoman cultivate. And then when they are cooking their food, they always make it to be rich so that it will build our bodies, and then we give the energy to farm with our hoes. Otherwise, if you are hungry, you cannot farm very well. So the Amoman is a person that always farm very well. So they farm variety of foods so that they will eat and get the energy to do more farming, and then to build their bodies so that they will look very handsome, they will look very strong. And
also, what is that food the Amanma doesn't play with?
That best food in Amo dialect is called tini. So that is a special food that the Amo man, whenever he's celebrating, whether the birth of a child or taking a new wife, that tini is cooked. And then if you dare not give him that tini, then you will never be in peace with that person. So that tini is considered as the best food in Amo land. So when you are having a gathering, the Amo man must make sure that tini is there. And when that tini is cooked, is separated from other food. They will cook other ones too, but that tini is a special food for Amo man. So any big man that comes to that occasion, they will make sure they give him that food. If you don't give him, it means you don't regard him. But when that tini is given to you, then you are regarded as a honored guest in that occasion. So it is a special food for us. And then the next one is the rizga. When they cook it, they put what is called ijin. This is bean seed. They will pound it and they put it on it. So also it is also a special food to Amoman. So when you have an occasion, you must make sure this type of food are there so that you give it to special guests or whom you have invited, so that he will eat and will know that yes, you have regarded him in your occasion.
Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos.